We're going to do a full analysis on the body language cues and psychology-based tactics that makes James Bond irresistible to women. Let's begin.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
No wonder he was in such a foul mood.
Fellas, the first thing I want to point out is how James turns around. Let me just take this back a second. Just look how slow, smooth and controlled that is. It's not a rapid movement. And then when he does see her, he makes strong eye contact and holds the eye contact.
No wonder he was in such a foul mood.
And you'll also notice, fellas, once he stands there, he stands still. He's not moving. On the other hand, how would most men react when speaking to a woman like this? They'd be shuffling and pacing all over the floor. They'd be swaying side to side, which are classic nervous body language cues. One of the most attractive things you can do, fellas, is be completely still. Okay? That's going to signal emotional mastery.
My mistake.
Can I give you a lift home?
That would really send him over the edge. I'm afraid I'm not that cruel.
Well, perhaps you just had a practice.
And again, fellas, he's kept that strong eye contact, right? He's not got darty eye contact. It's fixed on one position. And that's combined with sort of slightly squinted eyes and a closed mouth. Now, why is this so important? Again, you have to go back to how 99% of men are going to behave. As soon as they start speaking to a beautiful woman, they're going to get all aroused, like physically. They're going to get nervous. They're going to get agitated. They're going to get excited. That signals to her, you are not used to this. Whereas with James here, he looks completely calm. Whereas most men are going to have wide open eyes and an open mouth. Massively attractive. It just makes her feel like you are used to this. And then that's fucking brilliant, right? Slight smirk. Smirks, when used correctly, fellas, can be extremely sexy. Now, the key thing to understand is, fellas, high status men, they tend to smile less. And if they do smile, they don't show teeth. Why? Showing teeth and smiling is a classic submission signal, right? It's a submissive behavior. Whereas being more serious, not showing teeth, not smiling is a classic dominant behavior. Right? Dominance is inherently masculine. And masculine is more attractive to attractive women. Right? Another thing, I'm going to rewind this and point out a really important cue.
Perhaps you just had a practice.
Right? He stays there and lets her break the silence. Again, this is extremely cool, extremely calm, extremely collected. Then you can see her there, fellas. Massive laugh. She's broke eye contact aside, which is good. James has held it. And then obviously she smiled, she's laughed, shown teeth, which are all classic submission signals. Right?
Perhaps.
What about a drink at my place?
Your place.
What I also want you to notice, fellas, is when she's speaking, her mouth is always slightly open, which is showing teeth. Also, her eyes are wide open. Again, more submission signals. Whereas if we take it back to James and we look at him, again, slight smirk, but when he speaks,
What about a drink at my place?
he doesn't show much teeth. Again, when he speaks, he's got strong eye contact, which is extremely confident.
Your place. Is it close?
Very.
And again, I know I keep saying this, but the strong eye contact, right? He looks extremely calm, whereas most men would be panicking, right? Another tip I want to give you, listen to what he says here.
Place. Is it close?
Very.
This is what we call high status verbal communication. The key principle is, fellas, say as little as possible. Why? Well, let me give you an example, right? She asked, do you have a place? Is it close? He said, very. He didn't say, yes, it's actually just round the corner, or yes, it's actually, no. The less you say, the better, especially when you're speaking to beautiful women. Why? Because the less you say, the more mystery there is. And mystery is one of the fastest, one of the most powerful drivers of attraction. So the less you say, the more mysterious you are. And again, James is completely calm, completely cool, completely collected with the silence. High-ranking men are unreactive. They react less, they fidget less, they say less in general, they do less. Again, if we look at 99% of men, how are they going to behave? As soon as there's 1 second of silence, they're going to feel that because they're nervous she's losing interest. When you're unreactive in this way, fellas, when you behave in this way, fellas, it signals to her, I do not give a shit if you are into me or out of me. I don't care. I'm not going to change how I behave. And that is massively attractive to women.
One drink.
Again, there's no reaction here. He's still got strong eye contact, which is great. He doesn't look happy. He doesn't look sad. He's completely unreactive. Now, why is this so attractive to women? Let's say she just said, yep, 1 drink. Let's go back to your place. How would most men react? They'd be smiling. They'd be so happy, whatever. They'd show all these subtle body language cues. In her head, that's an instant disqualification. It instantly shows her that this guy is a fucking beta. Right? It instantly shows her he is not used to this. Whereas if you have no reaction, you pass her test. In her mind, you are 100% a quote-unquote alpha male. You are 100% a high status male who she is now into. And this is one of my favourite parts in the whole movie.
Good evening, sir, and welcome back.
Welcome to my home.
Right, he didn't have to do that. They literally just drove in a fucking circle. But this sort of arrogant, this is what I call arrogant swagger. Right? Arrogance and swagger. Arrogance and swagger are two of the most attractive, two of the most desirable traits for a woman, right? Let's say James wasn't used to this. Let's say James was really scared and really wanted her to be into him. Do you think he'd do this? He wouldn't, because he'd be scared of annoying her. Whereas in this case, James doesn't give a shit. He's going to do what he thinks is funny, right? This is arrogance. Women love arrogance because it signals to her you have other options and you are not scared of losing her, right? It signals to her you have other options who are more attractive than her. That then gives you 100% of the power. Fellas, if you want my private vault of advanced body language tactics, of advanced psychological tactics that make women literally biologically obsessed with you, click the link in the description and watch the video on the page. And in that video, I will explain to you in detail my science-based system. Watch the video, and if you like what you hear, fill in your information on the page and schedule a time to speak with my team. And on that call they'll have with you, they'll basically just give you a full inside look at the system so you can decide if you like it, and if you don't like it, no sweat. So fellas, if you want these advanced tactics that I can't talk about publicly, do that right now, and I promise you, you will not regret it. I will see you in the next video.